Woo! SWAT 919, baby.
Yo, what up,
We
bro?
back for another week.
Mm-hmm.
X300, y'all. We got 3 minutes to the show. This is your man, Thomas BookT Jones. I'm here with my brother from another brother, SWAT 919.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's
Yes,
going
sir.
Damn, boy. Feel
It
good to be
is,
back home.
It is. It is.
Need a light, man? Give me
yeah.
a light. Give me a light. Before I have to start a motherfucking fight. Give me a light. Give me a light. Before I have to start a motherfucking fight. Cause I'ma smoke my throat, roll it up and let it go. I done been through some things y'all don't even wanna know. I gotta smoke my throat, roll it up and let it go. I done been
Tell the
through
people
some
we
things y'all don't
appreciate
even
whatever.
wanna know. Give me a light.
Tell
Come
the people
on.
that we appreciate them watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. We appreciate y'all watching, man. Been hearing y'all comments. I've been hearing y'all suggestions. And I've been hearing your praise. And we appreciate y'all pressing play. Do us one favor. Go ahead and quick like right there. Quick like. Go ahead and click subscribe. Because when we come back, you know we always going to be live. Again, this is the Exit 300 show, man. We want to keep you informed, educated, enlightened, and entertained on our voices and our minds here from Southeast Raleigh or from Raleigh, North Carolina, representing well all over the world. We got a minute and a half to the show, man. And man, what a magical weekend we got to talk about.
We're going to lead with that.
Damn right, we're going to lead with that. We're going to lead with where I'm coming from. See, I've been on tour, SWAT, and now I'm back. And now it's the return of the Mac.
Money man.
You know what I'm saying? It's the return of the Mac. I'm back, baby.
You ain't going to put the Giuseppe's up. You ain't gonna show.
What you know about it? I'm having a hard time holding them down.
I know. Look at them things.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, I was the cleanest thing out there. I'm just coming from Las Vegas, where the Grammys was amazing. And I saw the most amazing show of a lifetime.
Did you go to the Grammys? Did you see Will Smith smack him?
Nah, I didn't go to the Grammys. That was the Oscars.
Oh, that was Oscars.
But yeah,
right,
yeah, I was in the Grammy Hotel where it took place.
Yeah, so you was there where Will Smith smacked that fool.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, it was right. I mean, I know it wasn't wrong. I mean, I know it wasn't right, but
Hey, man. All I can say, here's what I think. It's a false flag, America. Ever since Will Smith done smack comedian Chris Rock, comedians all over the world going on tour, and comedy is back. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's a false flag. It was something just to get y'all off of y'all ass. The joke is on y'all, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, we still gonna ride with Will Smith. We still gonna ride with Chris Rock.
Of course.
And we still gonna ride with every comedian that's packing the club right now because comedians are back and we showing them love. You know, hey. It's all a false flag. It was all fake. All fake. Will Smith putting his shoes up right now.
Your life in the mix. I got G's off of X300, 100. Moving P's off of X300, 100. She say she.
America. Woo, SWAT. I've been on tour, and I've been to Las Vegas. And while I was gone, I've been hearing these haters mention our name, the Exit 300 show. Meanwhile, SWAT, I spent more money in Las Vegas on spilt liquor than these haters have spent in the entire year.
Okay.
I was watching the Silk Sonic show because I know where to go to be number one and the champ. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing,
What else?
guest stealing, woo, wheeling dealing,
Oh, what else?
limousine riding,
Come on.
jet flying,
Come on.
son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Oh,
Woo! 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 SWAT, we back. It's the Exit 300 show. I'm your man. Should know, Thomas Earl, Thomas BookT, whatever you want to call me, Jones.
He is hype. I'm riding the audio thing, making sure it don't clip. I'm just riding.
Hey, man, it's so good to be back.
But that's what's up.
It's so good to be back. See my brother,
Energy.
man.
That's what you need. That's what you need.
You know it. Hey, make sure you follow us at I am BookT, at SWAT 919. Visit at I am highly educated for more information. But man, I just had the greatest moment of my life. I'm coming back from Las Vegas, and I attended the Silk Sonic 777 experience at the Dolby Live in Las Vegas on the best weekend in sports entertainment. I mean, you had WrestleMania this past weekend. You had Duke versus North Carolina.
We'll get into that later.
And you also had Silk Sonic, the Grammys. And guess where you can find me? Smoking out the window. I mean,
That's the best. You should have let off with that.
bro, the concert was so crazy. I felt like when I walked in, I was on American Bandstand.
Okay.
I felt like I was on BET Awards.
Why you said
I
they
felt like
won't
Soul
dress? They
Train.
won't dress right?
Man, no, because I felt like I was money. I felt like I was a superstar. Look at me. I mean, you don't even understand. I left the glasses off, man. The glasses are the whole piece of the shebang. Look at how amazing I look like. Man, when I went up in there,
shit.
woo,
Okay.
woo. I look like this, what? I look like this. They wanted me to be a part of the band. So the band was so amazing. Everybody in the band got a solo, including the band members that play the guitar, the trumpet, and everything. It's not Bruno Mars and friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Silk Sonic show, and Anderson .Paak is every bit as enthusiastic, entertaining, and a superstar as Bruno Mars, man.
Yeah, of course.
Man, and each one of them backup
It's
singers,
just that Bruno Mars kind of like overshadowed because
because he had a steady career. But my God, every single one of them are at the top of their game for what they do, and it's an organic experience when you see them.
I mean, when they get together, I know it's probably magic.
Man, Magic. Bro, I felt like I was Magic. Look, take a look. I felt like I was Magic Johnson in the building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was like somebody official. Matter of fact, BTS was sitting right in front of me, man. Shout out BTS, man. They was in there chilling. I felt like when Bruno Mars shouted out BTS, he was looking at me because he pointed right to me. Shout out Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak when he said BTS was in the
They
building.
probably thought you was somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Probably thought
gotta
I was.
be him.
I was the manager. I'm the money
See that
man.
guy's
tonight.
glasses? It's him.
Gotta be me.
It's him.
But man, it was so magical. Behind the band, they had fire, they had pyro. The motherfuckers in there just playing that shit, man. At the end of the song, boom, you thought Kane was about to come out and everything at the end of the song.
Okay.
Bruh, Anderson .Paak unveiled the Ike Turner wig and was swinging it. The hair was blowing and everything like Beyonce.
Okay.
Yo, look, there are some moments in my life that changed my life. You got when my kids was born, you got when I was married, and you got when I went out to Vegas and saw Silk Sonic for that 777 experience. Changed my life. Every other show since then, everything before then is sloppy. Everything is sloppy. I mean, that was at a show where grandmas, mamas, sisters, brothers, cousins, 7, 8, 9-year-old kids, and me and my wife all up in the same place. I ain't never been in a show where 2.5 hours, I ain't had to go to the bathroom, I ain't had to go get no beer, nobody moved, trying to get in the way, trying to get down the seat. I mean, the whole time, everybody was in there screaming. And the most refreshing thing was that I learned a lesson.
Okay.
I learned that there's a difference between an artist, an entertainer,
Okay. Yes.
and a superstar. And on that night, I saw superstars, and I felt like a superstar, and it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, I was crying.
Okay.
I was crying twice. Now I see why people cry for Michael Jackson, bro. I felt like the crying white girl on the stage.
It made you feel like you was a superstar.
Bro.
All that stuff. All right.
Bro, it was a moment where I was just
what's up.
overjoyed, man. It was, and if anybody get the chance to see that, go see that. You might say, hey, I want to go to the beach. I want to go to Cabo or Mexico. No, you need to go see Silk Sonic 777 experience. It's gonna change your life, and it's gonna make everything everybody else you see on stage, it's a wrap. It ain't gonna look sloppy, bro. I don't even want to go to no other concert. That was that good, bro.
Kudos to them, because I know they was doing everything like you said, organic. Like it wasn't like it was staged.
No.
Or like it was like rehearsed. It was like, it rehearsed like they play, but they just playing and feeding off of each other.
You know what? You're exactly right. And when you say it's rehearsed, I feel like Silk Sonic rehearsing right now. That's how and tight it was. I mean, the moves where they were going in between them, they be stepping and everything, go back to the mic like Steve Harvey said they wanted. They got it. This is a band. This is the band that was doing everything, man. They had rain coming down when they was talking about, man.
Sounds like it was fire. It just sounded like it was fire.
Bro,
but
they had fire.
You already know that from their music that
they sounded
put
like
on a great show, huh?
They sounded like the CD. They sounded like the record. They didn't
I might
sound
have
like,
to-
you know
we
what
might
I'm
have
saying,
to
they
try to
needed
check that
stuff
out.
in it.
Hopefully, you know, be able to check that out. They doing something local.
Man.
It's like, you know, do like a tour or something. I
It-
know it's kind of hard to, you know.
I know you don't want to fly, but man, this is something you got to see before you die. And I'm telling you why. Because it's just that fire, man. It's just that fire, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And the funny thing is, like, they took our phones, so I couldn't film anything. The only thing I got to tell you is the truth. And I don't think that I can even put nothing on it. I think everything I'm saying, and then when you see it, bro, they took your phones away. They was even talking shit. Like, we took your bitch ass phones away. Bruno Mars talking shit to us. That's why we took your bitch ass phones away.
No footage. You ain't got no watch for footage.
Bro, I couldn't even
You know,
expect
no
to gadget
James
that
Bond
thing.
shit.
Bro, they had wands for the phones and everything.
So they was waiting for that shit.
They was waiting for it. They had to lock my phone with digital wands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was official, bro. It was official. That the Dolby Live in Las Vegas, and it was every bit official, man. And God, man, I thank God that I'm alive to be able to witness that, like that type of stuff, bro. Like, oh God, bro. You don't even understand how amazing it is. But it changed my life, and it brought me back, and it brought me back to life. And I felt like, man, you know what I'm saying, my artistry has been in witness protection. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to jump back into some major. So it's a lot of stuff that's on the cusp.
Well, that sounds good. Well, let's get into what's locally happening, because we're still going to be in concert mode.
Should know.
Local stuff. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? You know, this weekend, Raleigh was lit.
Yeah, man.
Ultra lit. I mean, cops were everywhere.
Come on now. Why were they everywhere, Squad?
You know what it is, man. You know what it is. If it won't Pink Floyd or something, yeah, we would be
Aerosmith,
make it hard for you.
Nickelback one in the building.
Yeah. So, but you know, I didn't even get a chance to get in there. It was 2 days too. Yeah, it was going on. Some other stuff was going on Sunday. I don't even know what was going on Sunday. But it was
We talking about Dreamville though, so in case you guys want to, we talking about that.
yeah.
right?
Well, Dreamville, did I not say Dreamville?
Nah, nigga, you ain't say nothing about Dreamville. See,
Oh, my bad.
that's how dope Silk Sonic is. It overtake your mind the way you can't even think about other artists. You just be like, man.
True. But what I was saying, the only reason why it was lit is because, you know, all the artists that came, it was supposed to be a pack.
I did hear, and I saw from some friends of mine, man, it was a lot of artists out there, from Lil Wayne, T.I., Ari Lennox, to what's the girl, T-Pain, and the girl that got a song with T-Pain, Kalani.
Yeah.
Man, shit, J. Cole, the fat dude that sang Quicksand. Man, it was. I like that dude, but he got to.
But
He gotta get in shape, man.
Want Moray in there?
Yeah, man, he gotta get in shape, man. I saw his performance, man. He gotta give me more, man. I told you, man. After seeing Silk Sonic and then watching that show at Dreamville, it. Don't get me wrong. It's great for the culture. It's great for the state. It's great for Raleigh NC. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm going for a show,
But still, Sonic gave you a spiritual.
it was an experience, boy.
Yeah,
to where you can see anybody here with that mic, you like, nah, nigga, you ain't doing the best that you can. You ain't giving me all you got. It's just not.
Okay.
It's
Like
not.
seeing Kobe.
Yeah, and then seeing like other players.
Some other players.
Like, nah. You know what it's like? It's like fucking. It's like for females, man. It's like females fucking a baller, fucking a nigga that's making $1 million and shit like that. And girl, he making millionaires and changing my life and going back to motherfucking Target for Marcus. Bitch, you don't want to go back to no damn Target for Marcus.
You've already
Look, Sonic
been in
was
a high class circle.
Yeah, since then I'm running
Like,
that high class.
you already done got you a taste of that.
I had me a baller.
Everybody got to hit that mark. Now, if you ain't doing that, why?
Exactly.
You ain't giving me nothing. You ain't giving me all. You giving me some bullshit.
Man, yeah.
I feel you.
Exactly.
I feel you.
But I do want Dreamville to continue to come because I know it's an economic investment in our community and in our city, and I really appreciate it. And don't get me wrong, man, I love all them artists, and I still listen to all them artists, and I think those are studio artists, great studio artists.
Yeah.
But again, I learned there's a difference between artists, entertainers, and superstars. And woo, Silk Sonic is a superstar. I think you had some superstars out there, but they were on a bill where they had to pull back, you know, some of their superstar potential. So I think Lil Wayne is a superstar. I think J. Cole is a superstar.
But they gotta be a little bit. They more. They won't really perform on this stuff.
Well,
They won't headline it.
Well, check it. Nah, they won't really headline it, but check it out, man. A lot of people find themselves getting older by having to appeal to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids again. So even though their craft has taken like a 20-year transition, and they maybe even gotten so good that they can literally write rhymes in their sleep. They gotta, for lack of better terms, kind of dumb themselves down and continue to shuck and jive for these kids. Meanwhile, you can truly make music nowadays for everybody, man. You can leave that shit behind, and it's a lot of these guys and women and girls can make music for everybody. I think their whole careers and their lives will be a lot more fruitful. That drug shit, that gang shit, a lot of other shit, it can go away if people tapped into the real music element of themselves and led with the music instead of the headlines.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like another story for another bigger picture.
You know, I always got plenty of those, man.
Yeah.
And today's bigger picture, man, it's all about the haters. Because, you know, I've been state to state and pumping this Exit 300 and it's highly educated in their face, and the haters still been mentioning my name. Woo! But you know what? They can't stop the hate because we great. We too great. Woo! Exit 300 show. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. And did you know? See that? Just to something to just mention, man. There's a big clearing out over there by the amphitheater. What amphitheater is, Walnut Creek. I think they still call it that. But shout out to my man James Montague, man. He's about to build this big ass plaza. Like, he's about to build a whole bunch of shops and everything over there on some North Hill shit, bro. Like houses and everything.
Okay.
A lot of people property about to go up over there on Southeast Raleigh, man. So big shout out to a black man. So he's doing his thing in property development.
Shout out to him.
Hey.
So let's go. You want to go into entertainment?
Let's do it, bro.
All right, it's time to go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Now, I've been watching a lot of stuff, and you go back to like HBO Max.
Yeah.
They got a lot of hits in there that you just don't know about. Like they got stuff that you know about, and then you come across some gems. Like that's the one I saw. What's the name of that song? The Doom Patrol.
Oh, you know what? You put me onto that. I was trying to figure out who put me onto that, and I've only saw the first episode or so. But it looks good so far. I was having a hard time getting with stories like that when I seen the movie and the main character dies.
Okay.
So it has me feeling like, all right, I already know how his actual story is. But so far I feel like they did it well, and I just got to continue to keep watching.
Yeah, you got more. I don't think you
Yeah.
you'll never know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how I found that out. And then you said they had something new.
Oh man, speaking of it, look at his cap, y'all. Los Angeles Lakers, the best franchise in the NBA, period. To be the best franchise. Thank you, Jerry Buss, for taking us past Red Auerbach's ass. Y'all don't even remember Red Auerbach because of the Los Angeles Lakers. That's how much of a hurting that we done put on basketball in the last 30 years. But you know what? Our story's being told on HBO Max. Winning time, bro. Winning time. Woo! I'm 5 episodes into this show, and it is amazing. Now, I had a little bias by because I don't think Magic Johnson himself is getting paid from it.
Okay.
I think it's more so the Buss family situation where they developing it. But man, you talk about a show that like is already a top-notch show, and I can already see winning Emmys. Man, the casting on the show is ridiculous. You really think after a while, after about episode 2 or 3, you watching Magic Johnson, or you watching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Norm Nixon, or Jerry Buss. Like, yo, this show is dope. I can't give it too much more kudos. All I can tell you is if you need to watch it, because this year the Los Angeles Lakers are trash. They ain't even make the playoffs. But it's so bad that we got to talk about the 80s. Like, because we ain't doing nothing this year. Yeah. We got to talk about when we was great 30, 40 years ago.
3 years ago in the bubble. Remember that year?
Yeah, I do remember. I'm still a diehard fan.
Yeah.
But, man, god damn, they need a fan because they asses is on fire right now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's almost they on their little decline. On
Yeah,
that,
man.
That 3. They just got to get somebody else. I mean, I know.
I'm about to blow the candle out on them, bro.
Yeah. But, so how many episodes do they have?
Right now, there's 6. So you can binge watch all that shit like straight. And I'm not even telling you to binge watch. You're going to find yourself like, all right, man, let me see what's going on next. Because even Jerry West, he in it. They depict Jerry West, and they depict these people so well that, you know, it reminds me of something that
So they always put them in a, like, good light.
Man, I ain't gonna say all that.
Okay. I want to be like honest about it.
They honest about it, yeah.
Okay.
And if you notice, we're Lakers fans, so if you know the story of the Lakers, then you know certain stuff you gotta be. It was already honest. Like Jerry Buss was a ladies' man, so we already know what time it was with Jerry Buss. We already know that story is depicted inside of the show. We know that Jeannie, worked for him. Jeannie Buss is in the show.
Okay.
We know that Magic Johnson was. Everybody loved Magic, you know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson had his bed wide open for a little bit, but him and Cookie, held on through a lot of crazy stuff. We know Kareem was a motherfucker. Kareem, although he did a lot of social justice stuff, Kareem was a perfect dichotomy of a man, boy. That man was a flip flopper. That man was put it this way. He was a Muslim, but he was the Muslim out of menace to society. He liked the white girls, or don't be a menace. It was some crazy shit, man.
Y'all need to stop using the word nigga.
Yeah.
Remind me to get my laundry from that cheap motherfuckers. It's funny, but
Get enough of social justice.
Yeah.
Fuck the man. Hey, where's my white queen?
Now I have not seen episode 8 of Force.
You know what?
Is that the last?
We are in the same boat. I think the finale, yeah.
That's
in
the
same
finale?
boat. Yeah.
They haven't made a 9 yet, have they?
I don't
Is
think
it
so.
8 in the series, or is it more?
Could be right. I think 8 is the last thing that may be holding it up.
Because there's nothing more out there. There's no more shows out
Because 50 Cent got mad that it was leaked. That somebody leaked that season finale. He said season finale. So whether he was referring to episode 8, if that's the only one that's up there. If there's an episode 9, then he was referring to that one. But the last and most recent episode that came on this past Sunday is the one that's being referenced, and I did not check it out. But I've seen up until that point. So did you see somebody die?
No,
Who's the last person you seen
the
die?
last thing I seen was 7.
So was it a she or he that died?
I don't even know about that. I mean, people die all the time, so that really don't give away.
Was it an important character that died?
This is the last thing I
Okay, you didn't see the last one. I seen it. It was an important
This is the
character.
one where they went out with the girl. They let the girl go out on the date, and then she was with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just like, come on. But they found the cute. They found how to make the coke
For the
what it
streets.
was, for the streets.
For-
Yeah, they made that and shit like that. That they didn't really nothing crazy happen
Gotcha.
on that one.
Yo,
But I'm sure the next one is like gonna be like that.
You know what I like about this whole entire show is that it unpacks and shows Tommy's ability to be a CEO and to really be a builder of people and it you get to see his emotion, but you get to see how it's important that he doesn't visit that emotion with himself so that it doesn't fuck up the business. Because I found myself at times this season don't call your mama, nigga. Stay focused on the money. Stay focused on building the business. And it's dope, to see him really changing himself into a businessman. So it's like he's becoming ghost-like.
right. Without the club.
Without the girl, the funny thing is I think
But
old girl
now he gonna see why Ghost was why he
was.
Ghost.
And I think old girl is gonna be the one like Tommy. I think she might not have killed a lot, but you saw when she killed, there was another one that was killed they buried somebody else
She
in
ain't
2
playing.
minutes.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
is this how it go?
I think she gonna become the shooter like Tommy was, and I think Tommy gonna be obviously more in control of everything like Ghost was, simply because she gonna think she gonna control like Tommy was, gonna think she got everything controlled. About season 3, you gonna see her acting very much like Tommy used to act. I think so.
I know, but you can't trust that white girl. I can't trust. No, I don't know.
With her family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, between her and her brother, man, that's an interesting scenario. Somebody gonna have to get taken out, and I think the loyalty gonna end up being with the girl.
And then Diamond, and then you gotta worry about Diamond brother.
Yeah, his brother wilding,
He
bro.
always be trying to smoke him.
His brother wilding. He's gonna have to die.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Diamond a good character, bro. He's probably one of my favorite characters of this season outside of Tommy. But I think they also have a good relationship. So I don't know where that's gonna go, but I think his brother definitely needs to die because he gonna mess up everybody.
Yeah. He's making his own moves.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
He got Jeremiah killed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah. Jeremiah was a nigga with braids and shit. And
Oh
everything.
yeah,
That
but
died.
he got him killed.
Got-
But
it was
by
evil.
going upstairs.
Yeah, when they was doing the when they did the
That
raid on the what, the restaurants or the,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, if I was doing that, I'd have been way in the back with them. He was in there. Hey, shoot.
how behind the big dude, bro?
I'm here to help support. I'm like, shit. Oh.
Should have did a Steven Seagal, so like held the dead dude and shot behind the dead dude. He was a measure shield.
Body to get ate up doing a Harlem Shake.
Yeah, exactly. How many times that nigga get shot? How many times he dies?
They move out.
Killed your ass.
Meanwhile, that nigga's definitely dead.
Right.
He could have had a flesh room down there, but you used him. But yeah, but so much. We'll I guess see the finale and have something for the next one.
Absolutely, man. Force, power.
Well, sure. Let's move on into sports.
Keeps growing. On stars, y'all. Swish.
Oh man, I dreaded coming to this
Yes.
section of
Woo!
the show.
Well, you know,
I respect BookT for not calling the night that dude lost against UNC. I knew it was
wanted to.
coming, but I was like, oh, he gonna probably call me like that. But he didn't. He didn't call me. We didn't talk for a couple of days. So I was like, okay, I respect it. I respect it. You know, it is what it is. I don't need to hear. Of course, I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need you to gloat. But you know, now it's all fine to gloat.
Duke Blue Devils.
But they did not win the whole thing.
Here lies Coach K's career. We put a tombstone on the end of his career. That day on Saturday, I didn't see Coach K. They tried to make me watch a documentary to make me feel sorry for Coach K. But you know what I did?
What?
I turned the documentary away and I said, I'm gonna watch Star Wars. Fuck Coach K. Coach K a nigga today. Fuck Coach K. Nigga, you ain't shit today. You was going down. I cannot give a fuck about Coach K today. And guess what? I ain't give a fuck about Coach K. That nigga had to go. He had to go. And it felt so good to treat him not like somebody that I respected. I hated Kenny Smith giving them respect at the end of the game. I was so good that we finally put a knife in the dang on and the turkey, carved it up, and then we served it because it was such good like Thanksgiving, boy. To go ahead and have that last laugh on Coach K two times in his final season, man. You know he gonna see that in his nightmares for the rest of his life.
He just had a loss, bro.
Man,
See how much
for the
he won?
rest
Now,
of his
if
life.
y'all would have won the championship, I'm sure. It would've
Why you
been.
talking about?
But
like,
because y'all
old
didn't
stuff-
win the
why you talking about old
championship,
stuff?
it really doesn't matter.
That
It's like, oh, I lost, but you
Listen.
lost too. You lost in the like. I would rather lose the Final
listen.
Four than the
They
championship.
both were championships, right? But guess what? Everybody gonna remember this year about the championship season.
That
They gonna
UNC
barely remember that
lost.
Kansas won the championship season, but they gonna remember that Coach K lost twice to UNC
Only
and
Blue
lost
Devils
in the
fans
Final
gonna
Four on the
know.
last time.
Only UNC
he
people
met us.
care about that.
They gonna know that.
The world don't.
They
care
gonna know
about
that. The world will know.
The world don't care.
Kansas,
about that.
Kansas don't even want that
UNC
championship. Kansas won,
fans
they knew
care
that
about
they deserved that
And
championship.
it's an accolade, I guess you could say. It's an accolade. You beat them. Does 2 times. Would it count?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it didn't. Yeah, it happened.
He literally told everybody to shut up in Cameron Indoor Stadium because he didn't want to get praised in the pomp and circumstance because there was still a job to be done. And when it got down to the job, guess who won? Guess who rolled over?
It is what it is.
Guess who rammed? Like Busta Rhymes said, you want to ram with me? Tar
It
Heels
would have
rammed
been
them,
much
baby.
sweeter if you could have pulled it out.
You know what?
If you would have pulled it out.
That was
It would've
that was
been
they
that
were
much
cheating.
sweeter.
They were cheating like they were cheating
But you didn't.
against Baylor. You know, like there's
Oh.
you know what?
Which
There's
one?
no excuses. But the facts of the matter is
You beat us.
that to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And we beat the man.
Oh, so you
And
Duke
we
was the man.
we
You're
beat
right. Okay.
and we
okay,
beat
okay.
the man.
At least he
We
admits
beat
that
The
Duke
man.
/ Coach K was the man.
Roy Williams got 3 championships, while meanwhile, Coach K has 5. But he was there at Duke longer than
Oh, so you're gonna add an asterisk to him because
I'm
he,
just saying,
he didn't
you
get
know,
fired
he
because
wasn't-
he wasn't
He
winning.
he wasn't the man.
So why Roy leave?
Because Roy, why Roy leave? I couldn't wait to win because Roy knew Hubert got a white wife. Woo! And he knew that when we got a white wife, it was gonna be over. I couldn't wait for Hubert to win that championship and say, "I think my white wife." But damn it, man, I don't know what was going on there.
Ruckus. Like everybody gotta have him a white wife. Blonde hair, blue eyes, just like some sunshine in the air. Like, well, you gotta have your white wife.
You know it.
Yeah, I love Uncle Ruckus, man. That motherfucker funny.
You know it.
His son, his who writes him and all that.
Hey
Funny.
man, hey man, Hubert gonna get him one. His white wife gonna get him one. You know what I'm saying? The Hills
got him
gonna,
one.
we gonna
He
get
got
him one.
Hubert.
We gonna get a championship is what we mean.
But see, Hubert,
And we gonna bring it
I
home.
think he might have like some mixedness in his family, so it's not like
That's the first thing he said, bro, when he got the job though. I like to thank my white wife.
He said white wife.
Yes. Like, what the fuck, man? Man, I'm so happy to get you hired, man. That's the first thing you said.
I would like to thank my super plain Jane wife. Does everything that I ask and much more.
I was like, he said, I'm so happy my wife is white.
Ain't nothing better than nothing better to make my day bright than waking up white.
Ain't nothing against nobody, but god damn, what?
Roll over to something white is better. Roll on over.
Tell me how you really feel.
Damn.
Man.
That's why he lost.
Hey man, you know what? I ain't said it, but that's why he should have won. That's why he should have won, so that we could have kumbaya.
No.
Yes.
That. Speaking on hating, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yo, the major hater.
He's just trying to get relevant, maybe.
Nah, man. Kareem is a major hater. Kareem always been a hater of everybody that's greater. Kareem is great. Kareem is one of the greatest to ever do it. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the most important figures in sports, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, he's a flip side. Just like, honestly, it was flip side to a lot of great people that probably we can get into on another day. Kareem had another flip side, man. Although he was fighting for social justice and he was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and changed his name and was following Muslims, he was doing some other stuff, man. He shouldn't have been doing, man. Like he wasn't a perfect person either.
Okay.
And I think at this point, for him to look at LeBron James and say he should be embarrassed by the way he's acting and all that.
Perfect though.
Man,
You're saying he's more unperfect than anybody. Like,
Kareem's always been a critic. Kareem's always never came from the source of like, yo, like I love you, like and everything. Like he's always been capped. He's always been the man. So he's always felt like he's up here, above everybody. His shit don't stink.
Okay.
He had rookies making him orange juice that he ain't drink. You know what I'm saying? So Kareem has always been a motherfucker, man.
Just sit there.
Yeah.
Like maybe orange juice and then let it sit there.
Right.
Funny.
Yeah, he always been that dude, man. And so like now, even at the old age, because the king, woo, the greatest player and athlete in all of sports, LeBron James, is on the way to break Kareem's record. And now you're right. He's trying to stay relevant and he's jealous.
Yeah.
And he's trying to find something to hold on to.
All you gotta do is just don't, treat him like one of the, a dog. Just don't look at him for a while. He'll leave. That's all you gotta do. He just trying to stay relevant. I mean, I'm not want to take nothing away from him, but when someone coming for your, that's like if Ray Allen was coming for Stephen when he was getting.
It is like
point out. He come out now, he embraced it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that records are meant to be broken.
But Kareem is a hater. He said LeBron James should be embarrassed by some of the things that he's done.
What has he done is embarrassed?
I don't know, bro. LeBron James ain't done nothing.
Have I not like Googled the internet enough?
I'm telling you, bro. Like
There must not. I haven't heard of what has he done bad. 'Cause I'm sure it would have been out there. I'm
he
sure
basically was
CNN would have been reporting something bad. So what do you know?
He talked about like him tweeting on COVID and like the Spider-Man thing, like that was a big issue. LeBron was trying to figure it out. Like, yo, like I got COVID, but I'm vaccinated, but there's still a flu out here. Ain't nobody worry about flu. Somebody tell me what's happening. And he got mad about that. Was hating on him about that. I'm like, bro, like whose dick are you sucking for these vaccination shots? like man, like god damn. Like anytime somebody go against that, this dude just stands up like he want to dunk or shoot a hook shot. Like, but anything outside of that, outside of everything against the King, I still appreciate Kareem for his walk. You know, he's just as important as the brothers that put up the fist. He didn't play, you know, in the Olympics because black people were taking hell in this country. So I appreciate his walk. So it's only but so much my disrespect is gonna go. But tonight I'm disrespecting him because he disrespected the King, and the King shall reign, and that's LeBron James.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's LeBron James. Gotta defend the King, bro.
So then, defend the King. So now, you're talking about the hating.
Bro, yeah, they hate because you're great.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it go, man. But if you ain't great,
They ain't gonna,
they ain't gonna hate.
Yeah.
So it comes with the territory.
bro. Don't be a hater, be greater.
Yes. Does that bring us to the bigger picture?
That brings us to it, man.
Let's get it.
Woo! Tonight, we have been talking about a lot of big things. From Silk Sonic, from the Los Angeles Lakers, to just, being the King. But the bigger picture tonight is don't be a hater, be greater. And I know you saw me talking tonight about Ric Flair, and I'm coming in with my woos and all the other stuff, but that is an example of being greater. Ric Flair himself was greater than what came before him. There was a person named Gorgeous George, who was gorgeous, who had a long flowing white hair and wore robes. But guess what? He won everything he had. He didn't have all the charisma that Ric Flair had, but that's who Ric Flair patterned himself after. There was also a guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who I feel like tonight has been my ultimate example of the hater. Like, but Kareem, although he was great, he was the number one hater. He had the number one points. He scored the most points in the league ever. Nobody's ever scored more points than Kareem.
Nah.
And also, he's a 5-time NBA champion. I get it. He's capped. He's also a 3-time college champion at UCLA, and he's won a high school
I'm
championship.
sure he's got tons of accolades. I don't know them all.
Tons and tons and tons. Don't get me wrong.
But when someone coming for your crown,
Hey, he's a hard man to lay down. And the thing is, when you great, you're gonna embrace a lot of people that want to hate, but you can't win with greatness and great competition by just winning by a field goal or winning by one. You gotta beat hate ass, and it's gotta be sound. So don't be a hater, be greater. So what that means is you gotta what I mean by beating hate ass is you gotta form a new identity. Your identity can be carved after the hater that's hating you now. Like how your idols become rivals. I looked up to you. Yeah, some of you was me because you inspired me to be here right now. But guess what? I'm gonna take that, mixed in with a little bit of this, and I'm gonna be even greater than what you were.
okay.
And don't be afraid of embracing the hate to be great. Don't be a hater, be greater. A lot of people will get to a point where they embrace these things, man, and they become haters because they can't become greater than what they have been inspired and led to do. Well, some preachers, I'm a preacher, but I'm not as great as T.D. Jakes. Some singers, I'm great, but I'm not as great as Alicia Keys, and yada, yada, yada. Man, you got to be you. There's something else that's like you great at. For instance, man, like, look, I'm talking about Silk Sonic. What makes Silk Sonic great is that they embraced the hate and they became great. They became something greater. They took a Confunction song called Love Train and made it greater than what Confunction did. Matter of fact, Confunction was sitting right there with me at the Silk Sonic show, and they was mind blown just like me, and they ain't know where to go. I'm telling you, bro, take the hate, because you're right. When people see something new, when people see something they don't understand, a lot of times it's going to come off as hate. A lot of times, but it really is coming off as fear. It's coming off as like, what I don't understand, or something I want to know, or I need to be more informed on. And once you kick hate ass, and once it can't be denied that you were just that great, then man, you shall shine up into the light and blast off. And kiss the world goodbye. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Embrace it. Be great. Don't be a hater. Be greater. Don't be satisfied with getting to the point to where you're doing the same thing as the people that you're inspired by. You can be greater than those people.
Right.
I believe you can be greater than those people. I believe I'm greater than those people. One of the things that makes us great is that we great at what we do. Is that when we come together, we Silk Sonic is organic. You know, it's not you reached out to me, I reached out to you just to do some stuff. Nah, man, this is organic, and this is the greatest show and podcast that Raleigh, NC, and all over the world has to offer. Like, and we believe that, and we putting that energy in it, and that's what's gonna make it fly and blast off, man. I'm telling you. So keep continuing to be great. Don't be a hater. Be greater.
And that's the bigger picture.
Hey. Hey, SWAT 919, man. If they want to continue to follow us at I am BookT. Follow us at SWAT 919 on Instagram. Go to IamHighlyEducated.com for more information on the brand. We have a new website that we're developing called Exit300.com.
Okay.
Right now, if you go to Exit300.com, you'll just pretty much see the album my original album. But we're working on a website on the back end so that things that we're doing, things that that are all Exit300 dedicated, that platform will support that platform. So soon to come, Exit300.com.
Okay, that sounds good. Hey, I didn't know that. Something new for me.
Hey,
yeah,
you know,
but he's always working in the background.
Always,
so
just like you,
all I
man.
get.
This guy, man. Let me tell you, man. He changed my life, man. Like it was. I like to thank you, brother. You changed my life because it was a person I met with as much enthusiasm, with as much education, and as much entertainment and love for what they do as I. You know, and a person that didn't look at me as hater, didn't try to challenge me, didn't try to do the same things. We were the plug to the socket, man. Just like Silk Sonic and Anderson .Paak. So continue to watch BookT and SWAT 919 because it ain't in, man. It ain't ending. You know what? You know, it's real when you find like your spirit friend, you know, your family members and your best friends kind of back off of you and like, nah, that's your guy right there. Or that's your girl right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's an influence that pushes you toward what you're doing to be great.
Yes.
And that's what you're doing. And that's what we doing here, brother. So, man, I appreciate you. And we're going to continue to do this damn thing.
All right, man. Take care, man. Till next week.
Should know what it is.
Peace.
Peace.